Hello, dear friends. You are welcome to this channel of wisdom. I hope we are all doing well today. Remember, it is wisdom, my life, my walk with God. Wisdom always have something to tell us. He always have something to teach us. And like I said, when he delivers, when he gives it to me, I deliver. So, we have a story. Today, wisdom has given us a story, friends. And relax and listen to this story. How did I receive this story? I was cleaning my dishes. I was just cleaning up in my sink, and wisdom said, I have something for you to share. I'm like, what is that? And they gave me two characters. And he said, you will describe it as the following and the sending character. I was like, wow, okay. So, dear friends, it's been a while. Like, I had to take time to get all what wisdom wanted us to have. So we're going to listen to that story. It is an exciting story. It is educative. And it guides us on what wisdom wants us to understand about that. And I want to thank wisdom for the grace. It is not by works, it is by grace. And we are all in the learning process. Okay. The following and the sending factor. Wonders shall never end, dear friends. See, there is a lot wisdom wants us to get from the following and the sending characters. So I will be reading through the story and then you follow the story, and we'll be discussing details on what wisdom wants us to get from this story. Wherever you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord punish me severely if I allow anything but death to separate us. When you see determination, you don't have anything else or anything or any more to say. So when you see determination, you don't have anything else to say. You don't have anything anymore to say. So there was a determination here: wherever you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. May the Lord punish me severely. Oh my God, that was too hard, isn't it? May the Lord punish me severely if I allow anything but death to separate us. That's a covenant. Dear friends, you know, when we are making covenants, we have to be careful to make sure we keep this covenant. The story continues. But when it is time, wisdom will say something through you. So when you see determination, you don't have anything else to say. You don't have anything anymore to say. But when it is time, when wisdom wants you to say something, he will give you what to say. It is time I find a permanent home for you, so that you will be provided for. He has been very kind to you, almost among others. But when it is time, wisdom will always say something. Remember, it is time now. Wisdom is talking. I have to find a permanent home for you, so that you will be provided for. He has been very kind to you amongst others. So wisdom saw determination. And he said, now that you are determined, I will find a home for you. Because you need a home. So that you will be provided for. You know, sometimes we need provision. Sometimes wisdom see that things are not really, we are struggling or we are working hard to get some things, and wisdom say, you know, now it's time. I've seen your hard work. I will make provision for you. The story continues. Now we see what the sending character that wisdom told us about, the following and the sending character. So the sending character, now do as I tell, take a bath, put on perfume and dress in your nicest clothes. Now do as I tell you, take a bath and put on perfume and dress in your nicest clothes. Then go to the threshing floor. Are you getting somewhere? We are getting somewhere. But don't let him see you until he has finished eating and drinking. Sending character is sending with instructions. Now do as I tell you. Take a bath and put on perfume and dress in your nicest clothes. Then go to the threshing floor. But don't let him see you until he has finished eating and drinking. Be sure to notice where he lies down. Then go and uncover his feet and lie down. Lie there by him. He will tell you what to do. Huh? I'm like, what is wisdom trying to bring out from this? Then here the character follower. Follower said, I will do everything you say. So she went down to the threshing floor that night and followed the instruction given to him or her by sender. You know, we don't know the characters if they are female or male characters, so we just say sender and follower. Then we saw that in these characters there was a following and a sending character. They had a target. All this conversation and instructions, determination and this, it led to a target. That's why the sending character was giving instruction. Around midnight, suddenly woke up and turned over surprisingly. So target around midnight woke up and suddenly saw, surprisingly, a woman lying at his feet. How? Target screamed, Jesus, what am I seeing at midnight? Who are you? Target asked, follower, I am your servant. Spread the corner of your covering over me, for you are my family redeemer. Sender said, I am your sender. I am your follower. I am your servant. Spread the garment of your clothes and cover me. Target, the Lord bless you. You are showing even more family loyalty than you did before, for you have not gone after any younger man, whether rich or poor. Don't worry, I will do what is necessary. Everyone in town knows you are a virtuous character. But there is another man who is more closely related to you than I am. Dear friends, sender gave instructions. Follower obeyed instructions. And when follower obeyed the instructions, follower met target. And when follower met target, follower had to be at the feet of the target at midnight. I have a question. And that question, I asked wisdom that question. Why did target say, let me take you back? Why didn't target say, let me take you back home? Because, dear friends, when we look at what target did, okay, stay here tonight and in the morning you will talk with me. If he is willing to redeem you, very well, let him marry you. But if he is not willing to redeem you, then I will redeem you myself. Dear friends, I'm not going to read long, but I want to bring us to something. It's a long story, but wisdom made me summarize it. Wisdom was in the sender, and determination was with the follower. Target was what the sender and the follower were to get their results from. This story is from the book of Ruth, and it tells us about Ruth, Naomi, and Boaz. Dear friends, what did I see in this story, and why was wisdom talking to me about it? When I read the story, which we all have been reading, and if you have never read it, go to the book of Ruth, chapter 1, chapter 2. I took chapter 1, some scriptures in verses in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 and 4. Dear friends, it is not normal in today's world that a mother like me, that's why you see I appear as a mother, because Naomi was a mother to Ruth. Would you send your daughter to go at midnight to meet a man and lie by his feet? Think about it. Would you do that? I don't think any reasonable, God-fearing, responsible parent will do that. But was Ruth responsible? Yes. Was Naomi responsible? Yes. I saw wisdom in her. She saw a daughter who has sacrificed everything to be with her, to help her. And she saw that there was a blessing that this daughter needed. She needed to be settled. She needed to have a husband, a life of her own, because she has lost her husband, who was Ruth's son, Naomi's son, sorry. Dear friends, if you think about this story, according to the ways that the Lord wants us to live, we are not allowed to do that today. And it did not happen all the time in the Bible. It happened for a particular purpose. Wisdom tells us, and I'm going to read, because I asked so many questions. Why did the target not say, that is Boaz? Why did Boaz not say, no, I don't want it. You can't stay here overnight. I am taking you back to your mother-in-law's house. Boaz says, spend the night. In the morning, when you are leaving, let nobody see you. Think about it. And I will give you things that you will take and go. I will go and talk to the other family member. If they are ready to marry you, then they take you, they redeem you from my hands. If you are not, dear friends, God told me to tell you what happened next. And you're going to follow me in part 2 to get what happened next. It's exciting to know what happened next. It's exciting to know, because this is a question that everyone is asking. So why did Boaz allow Ruth to sleep all night there? So what happened that night? Did anything go wrong? Did Boaz love Ruth? Were they in love before this happened? And why was Naomi sending Ruth at night to go and meet Boaz? Is this normal? Watch out. You will hear the next, what wisdom has for us. The answer is here. The answer of this story is right next door. Click to part 2 and we'll get what wisdom told us. Because I don't want to keep you waiting for long. Okay? Thank you for taking time to go through. It's reading, but we're reading wisdom. When you get to part 2, you will hear what wisdom is telling us. And you definitely have something to say about your own life, my walk with God. You know, Ruth had a life, and she had a walk with God after she took that decision that your God will be my God, your people shall be my people, your God shall be my God. So, get to part 2 and we hear the complete story. You remain ever blessed, and thank you for listening. You know, it's always the way wisdom wants it. So today, it was just reading that nice little story. Thank you, and I see you in part 2. Bye for now. Always with the love of God. Wisdom is the essential thing. You take care. See you. Next page.